think I did that right. Oh, I need to grab my other phone too. I think I'm gonna move y'all over here so y'all can see the board. It's been a minute since I've been on social media platforms. So let me let a couple of folk know that I'm on. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening to everybody in the social media realm world. I'm not getting started. I just literally genuinely got a question. I'm not on here to start no trouble. I promise y'all. I promise I'm not. Okay. I just have a genuine question. That's all. Right. So tonight I had posted, I'm on YouTube and Facebook right now. Okay. Mainly Facebook because most of y'all was commenting. Right. But I had posted a question. So my question was I the only one who has not seen or watched the series Who the F Did I Marry? Right? Because it seemed a little bit like I was the only one at first. I was seeing it so much and on my platforms and everything. So I did a little digging, I did a little research, and found out it's a 50 plus part series, right? On average, it's about 10 minutes every episode, right? And so I just really kind of wanted to find out in that amount of time, what are some of the things that you can earn in that same amount of time, right? So some of you all decided to take however many days, right, to watch this 50 part series of this young lady and her story. For me, being in financial services, right, I just wanted to know, what could you have acquired or learned, a subject that would actually pay you some money, right, for that same amount of time that some of y'all watched this series, right? So one of the things that I looked up was a life insurance agent. I wanted to go over, if you watch Who the F Did I Marry? Okay. 50 part series. On average, it was 10 minutes per video. So that's 500 minutes. Now, if you divide that into 500, let's just say 500 minutes. We'll just keep it simple for y'all. Okay. So I was like, okay, what can you do or learn in 500 minutes that's going to actually make you some money? All right. Because this is the question that I have for some of you all. And again, I'm not here to judge. All right. But I am the Realest tax and business strategist for a reason, because I ask you some of these hard questions that you may not have thought of or asked yourself. Okay. So there are a couple of things, but one of the things that I found was you could have become a life insurance agent. Life insurance agent. All right. For 500 minutes of your time, you could have become a life insurance agent. You could have studied for the life insurance exam. You could have actually taken the exam. The exam is on average 2 hours and 15 minutes. Okay. It's a 94 question exam in Illinois. 94 questions. Okay. 2 hours and 15 minutes on average. All right. The reason why I said that is because I feel like a lot of people in our community focus on drama. All right, I'm gonna just say it. That young lady did a great job at creating a platform and secondary source of income for herself, right? Because so many of you all decided to take the time out and view it and watch it and give it millions of views. So they're saying on average, she made anywhere between 86,000 to 300,000. Okay. 86K to 300K is what she made from you all watching the content series, Who the F Did I Marry? Now that's great. That is great for that young lady. Okay, that is great for her. But what I want to ask you was, what did you make in that time frame? What did you make in that time frame of watching a 50-part series on average at 10 minutes? That's 500 minutes of your life that you spent listening to somebody else's story, right? And I was wondering why this was so popular, why it was all over my feed, why was it all over the internet, why was it all over Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, everywhere I looked, I was hearing about this, Who the F Did I Marry? And so I'm like, what is this? Like, what is this that has the internet riled up, right? Of course, going on some of you all's posts and reading some of the posts and the stories. It's a dramatic story. It's drama, right? And for us, people who look like me, for some reason, you love drama. You love the drama. So me being who I am in financial services, me being the mindset booster, me being the realist tax and business strategist, I'm gonna put it out here just so you can know and understand. That was 500 minutes of your life, 500 minutes of time. So my question to you was, how much money, what could you have done in that same amount of time that would allow you to make some money or acquire a new skill set? Because I also shared on Facebook with you all Harvard's free certificates, right? Harvard offers free classes that you can take and get an actual certificate. I shared that, right? Some of y'all could have literally got a certificate in a different whatever. The list is long. It's a lot of classes on there. If you want to go through my Facebook page and find the list. But I shared a post of a young man who posted the free courses that you could take at Harvard, right? Which would allow you to get a certificate in a specific field. It could be computer science. It could be a certificate in marketing. It could be, you know what I'm saying? So my thing is how are you so focused and okay with watching a 50-part series, right? We're watching a 50-part series, but we do not understand. Lynette Brown, I actually just sent you a message in the Tax Dome, so I don't know if you got it or not. But I am at the office tonight doing taxes, Miss Brown. So I just sent you a message in Tax Dome. But I wanted to know that, y'all, because this was a huge thing that I saw over the internet these last 2 weeks. So my thing was, one, I don't have the time. Let's just be clear. Okay, I haven't even been on the internet because I'm busy right now with taxes and everything else I got going on. So I don't have the time to sit and listen to somebody else's life, right? But in my mind, because it was all over every social media platform, my mind was like, what is going on? What is this? You know what I mean? And then once I found out what the storyline was, or who the young lady is and what this was about, I'm like, this is a modern drama. Right? She pretty much put it on an audio playlist, right? Some of y'all was saying you just was listening to it while you cleaning your house, doing dishes, picking up your kids. I'm like, it went viral real quick. right? I'm like, so I couldn't fathom, I couldn't think. And then as I saw a couple of clips, I'm like, this is not something that interests me, right? But I'm like, it pulled in so many people, and I really just wanted to ask us as a community, right? Again, I'm no judgment here, okay? I'm just really asking a real question, right? And the real question is how much money did you make off watching that 500 minute series? Right? She was good, baby. 50 minutes. Oh, she pulled it out. 50 of them at 10 minutes. Oh, she was smart. Okay. But on average, the TikTokers are saying she made between $86,000 to $300,000. She's got several series now. She's got Tavara say, I'm finna tell my story, right? She's been on a talk show. Somebody just posted her being on a talk show. She may have some other things coming out. So for her, this is great. This is amazing, right? That's perfect. My question to you all who watched it is, in that same amount of time frame, I just wanted to give you a couple of things that you could have done to increase your skill set to allow you to maybe make some of that same money that she made, right? Which is 86,000 to 300,000. So that same time and energy that you all are okay with spending listening to somebody else's life and their drama, I need you to tap in that same energy with yourself, with your education, with your knowledge, with your skill set, because it's a lot happening around here in America. And everybody seems to be focused with social media. I didn't even know social media went down yesterday. I didn't even know Facebook went down. I didn't even know. I had no clue. Right? So I just want to again remind you all, because I'm gonna be that one to do it. Everybody else gonna roll in line with you, but I'm gonna be the one to say, hey, we got some real problems out here. And yes, we got problems. We deal with them every single day, and y'all need entertainment. But let me tell y'all this. Y'all have more than enough entertainment. More than enough. More than enough entertainment in this world, and not enough real things, not enough interest in real things that are affecting you in your livelihood right now. A lot of you all are not paying attention to what's happening in the world. City of Chicago, most of you on Facebook are in Chicago who do follow me. City of Chicago, we got all kinds of things going on. So the fact that some of y'all spent 500 minutes watching somebody else's life, but it made you no money at all, that bothers me. It bothers me when I ask you to come down to the city council and to speak up for yourself, because you're losing rights left and right. If you in Chicago as a citizen, you pay taxes. Black people, your community is being overran by migrants. You getting taken over right now, but ain't nobody worried about that, right? But we got time to watch a 500-part series on somebody drama in their life. That's drama. So my question is, why do we love the drama so much? Why are we so consumed with drama? And you will watch and pay attention to a 50-part series of drama, because that's really what it is. That's what engaged you, right? It's drama. If she was talking about finances and making some money, you wouldn't have been on there for 500 minutes, right? But the fact that it was a storyline, the fact that it's some drama. Everybody was intrigued and everybody was pulled in from every single platform. But you could have gotten your life insurance agent's license if you was in Illinois. The class is less than 2 days. Yep, 500 minutes, right? So less than 2 days, you could have got your life insurance license and taken the class for the same amount of time you watched Who the F Did I Marry? Okay. Also, again, I shared some links to Harvard. Harvard Business School has several certificates right now that they're allowing you to take the courses for free. Y'all could have took several courses from Harvard. Let me write that on here. Harvard Business School. Okay. It's still on my page if you go look. Harvard Business School. Okay. You could have got a certificate. Whole certificate. That's going to allow you to make you some more money. That's going to allow you to do some more things. That's going to allow you to increase your income, right? So I need y'all to take that same time and energy that you spent on watching Who the F Did I Marry? I need you to take that same time and energy and put it into a skill set that's going to allow you to make more money. I also need you to take that same time and energy to when in the city of Chicago and we say, hey, we need you to come out and come down and talk to your alderman or your mayor. I need you to take that same energy, 500 minutes. Y'all got 500 minutes worth of time. I need you to spread that same energy and time into something that's actually going to benefit you in life. Because a lot of you all just helped make this young lady rich, which is great for her. She a Black sister. I'm with it, right? But at the end of the day, a lot of you all spent that time and you have nothing to show for it. She got something to show for it, but you don't. Right? So I have not watched the series. I will not watch the series. I have no plan on watching the series because that type of content doesn't interest me. I'm not worried about somebody else's life and what happened to them because I know more than enough sisters who went through the same thing, if not worse. Okay. So I don't need to hear 500 minutes worth of somebody else's life because a lot of people are already going through that in everyday life, especially if you're in Chicago. Baby, been there, done that. Okay. So again, I came on here tonight to ask you or to make you think, right? That same time and energy that you spent 500 minutes watching somebody else's life, what are you going to do to help your life? What are you going to do to help increase your income? What are you going to do to help make you 86,000 to 300,000 just like Tisa made? Right? It's so much happening around us and there's so much happening in the world. And I understand everybody need an outlet. Believe me. Y'all have Netflix, y'all got cable, y'all got Love and Hip Hop, all these ratchet TV shows. Y'all got more than enough entertainment. That is the problem. You are too entertained and you're not informed. You got so much entertainment that you're not informed with what's really happening in the world. And unfortunately, it's sad to see. It is. It's sad to see. Make some, Lucy. Make you a drama girl because they all doing it. Everybody and their mama on TikTok now telling their story. Everybody and their mama got a story to tell now on TikTok. Everybody want to follow the Who the F Did I Marry series because she was smart. I'm not going to lie. That was a great play on her. Great play and setup, and y'all swung in and snatched the bait, baby. Because I got tired of seeing it. I was like, who is this? What new Netflix series is this? I said, this a TikTok series? This not even on Netflix yet. Because baby, believe me, it's coming. I bet you they call. I bet you they talking to her. Right? I was like, what new Netflix series is this, baby? Because it was all over the internet, all over my timeline. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. I'm like, what? Right? So I know y'all love to be entertained. Okay. I know y'all love to be entertained. But I'm sorry. I just had to get on here and say something because it's been on my mind. I asked a question on Facebook just now. Am I the only one who haven't watched it? Because I'm like, am I the only one who hasn't seen it? And even if it was, that's fine. Because y'all know I don't do nothing to follow the crowd. No way. I move by my own beat anyway. But it just was, I just saw so many people talking about it. I didn't think that I was the only one that didn't watch it. I was like, I may be the only one in Chicago who haven't watched it. Right? But I was glad to see some of you all mentioning on Facebook now that you didn't watch it. You haven't seen it. And even if you did, cool. Right? If you did watch it, cool. That is your prerogative. The question that I put out there is, the 500 minutes that you spent watching that 50-part series, what could you have done to also help improve your life with that same amount of time? So I came up with, you could have became a life assurance agent. If you took the class, you could take a 1-day class, which is less than 8 hours. You take the actual life assurance exam, that's only 2 hours and 15 minutes. So some of y'all spent that same amount of time, right? So I'm saying you could become a life agent and help people get life assurance and make residual income and money, and take that same amount of time that you spent watching Risa, whatever her name is, Risa, right? Like I said, I'm not mad at that woman. She was smart. She saw an opportunity and she worked that sucker. She worked it out of y'all, and y'all went and followed it and watched 500 minutes worth of this 50-part series at 10 minutes a pop. Okay. So my mental is, if I'm gonna spend 500 minutes of something on time, how much money did I make? That's my mindset. How much money am I gonna make? If I'm gonna go to school, what I'm gonna get at the end of this, at the end of school, I'm gonna get this degree that's gonna allow me to go and make some more money, right? You could also have went to Harvard Business School. It's a bunch of certificates on there that you can get for free. For free. Did y'all know that Harvard Business School is offering free courses and certificates? And guess what? That's going to increase your income. That's going to help make you some money. So I want y'all to take that same energy, all right? And either this could be a lot. I got a whole list of stuff over here. I didn't even really hit y'all with it. I got a whole list of stuff that I kind of wrote down over here, but I didn't even hit y'all with that. Because I'm, you know what I mean? I just want, again, for you to think outside the box. Okay. Lucy, you got me rolling over here. You say, I haven't seen it. The way that they talked about it, we definitely seen it. Girl, you're right. That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about for the last 2 weeks. That's all I have been seeing up and down my timeline. I thought it was a new Netflix series. I was like, okay. But then when I found out, I said, this lady was smart, baby. She was smart. She knew what she was doing, creating that series and putting it in 10-minute increments in 50 different parts. Somebody said they got a YouTube summary for 7 minutes on YouTube. I'm good, baby. I don't need to watch the YouTube summary, right? Just for me. But let me just also say this, okay? And again, I'm not on here to judge. I'm on here to y'all having an open conversation. That's work. I'm a Gemini, and Arizona, right? So my mindset is different than some of y'all, because some of y'all not business owners, don't have nothing to do with your zodiac, right? But some of you all are not business owners. And so most of the people who did comment on my Facebook page probably were either business, a lot of them were business owners, or like very, very busy in their business, right? We just don't have the time. I know Felicia, the tax lady, she mentioned that. Like, I just don't have the time to sit and watch a 50-part series at 10 minutes. I don't, right? But if I did, that is not what I would prefer to spend my time with, because I'm all about, is this gonna make me some money? If it's not gonna make me some money, is this gonna build me? Is this gonna build me mentally? Is this gonna build my community? Is this gonna build my students, right? Because I have a community, I have a school, right? So everything that I do is very intentional, right? With how I spend my time, who I work with, who I invest in, who I'm teaching, who I'm educating, is very intentional, right? But I know sometimes on here, you all, if I throw something out here, some of you all may comment or say something on a post. And this is what I'm talking about when I say you have to be intentional with what you put into the atmosphere, or even what you watch. I don't listen to the radio. Okay, let me just share with you a couple of things that I don't do that the average person does. But this is why your life may be the way your life is, because you're living an average life, because you're thinking average like everybody else, right? So when you think like everybody else, your life is like everybody else. A lot of you all are struggling. You're living check to check. You're not making it financially. It's hard out here. Groceries cost more. Everything is inflated, but a lot of you all, your income has not increased, right? So I just like to give you that harsh reality check of, if you could spend 500 minutes spending the time watching somebody else's life and series, then you can spend 500 minutes to increase your income. You could become a life insurance agent. You can create and get a free certificate on Harvard. You could take a course or a workshop or a class in a skill set like government contracting, to where you can learn and understand how to bid on government contracts and you can make more money, right? You could take a course on mobile home investing. You could take a course on crypto, anything. You get what I mean? The whole point is if you are okay with spending time in your life on drama filled series, because this is drama, no matter how we want to package it and put it up. At the end of the day, this is this young lady's life, and it was drama. That's what drew you into it, because it had, it had the drama, right? Which is what y'all like. But I need you all to really, really start paying attention as grown adults, all right, to your life. And if you want to see certain things in your life happen, what are you spending your time doing? What are you putting your effort and your energy in? Right? That's what I want you to understand. And that's the question that I want you to think about tonight. If you were okay spending 500 minutes watching somebody else's drama-filled life, what are you doing to help increase the quality of your life? That's the question. That's my challenge for you tonight. For you to think about after this is, what am I doing to increase the quality of my life? Okay. If you're not happy at your job, what are you going to do? If you're not making enough income, what are you going to do? Right? So instead of next time watching a drama filled series, love and hip hop, a lot of the stuff that they push on y'all on for entertainment, because again, you love to be entertained, but entertainment doesn't make you any money, right? So I just like to share with you some of the things that I did to get out of that mindset. I quit listening to the radio about 5 years ago. Right? Every time I would hear the radio in Chicago, songs would pop up and say, I'm on demon time. One, I'm not on no demon time. And I got tired of having to rebuke that every time I was on the radio listening to WGCI 92.3, whatever, a song will pop in talking about they on demon time. And I'm like, why is everybody in the rap industry got to say they on demon time? That don't make sense to me. That bothered me. So when the song would come on and I would hear the lyric, because sometimes y'all just be listening and y'all just listening to the beat. The beat sound good. You're not even listening to the words. You got to listen to the words of what they saying in these lyrics today, right? Because it's very intentional. Y'all are very mind warped. You are. You're very mind warped. You're very controlled mentally by social media. You're controlled mentally by the radio. You're controlled mentally by drama. That's what I'm saying. If you always like drama and gossip, or you always got to know what the tea is, you are part of that problem. You're mentally brainwashed with love and drama, and you may not even really understand it, right? I quit watching love and hip hop 5 years ago. Everything I cut off like 5 years ago. Okay. We'll just say this. I quit watching love and hip hop. Why? Because real Black women with money don't fight. It's not fighting at restaurants. Real Black women with money is not acting loud and ignorant and ghetto. Real Black women with money are not doing these things. I mean, that's just the reality of it. Okay. When you've been around real millionaires, or you've been in a room with real millionaires with money, that's not how they act, right? It's a show. It's drama. It's a facade. But it also keeps the women who are not in that circle, right? Everyday average people. It keeps you in that mindset of being hateful to your brother or sister, or being envious or argumentative, or you get what I'm saying? So you got to pay attention to all of that stuff that you putting into your mind and your mindset and that you watching, especially when you really want to grow and you want to build and you want to change your life. I can't watch Love and Hip Hop and I'm over here, you know what I'm saying? I'm on a whole nother other thing with empowering my community on finances and money and business. Love and Hip Hop is not going to be in my view. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to watch the radio and every time every song play, they on demon time. I'm not on demon time. I'm on God time. I got tired of saying, I rebuke that, cut that song off, right? So when y'all actually start paying attention to the entertainment that you're entertaining, and you actually start listening to the words, you actually start mentally paying attention to what you pour into this mind here, because this is a powerful tool right here, a very powerful tool. And a lot of you all are wasting it by every single day. You just going to work, going home, cooking for the kids, living a basic average life. And that's okay. If that's okay with you. If you okay with being average in life, then hey, I'm okay with you. But some of you who claim that you're more, that you want better, that you want to elevate, that you want to grow, that you want to be wealthy, or you want certain things, you have to change your life, to change your mindset. And you can't entertain everything that everybody else entertain. You got to get out the matrix. Somebody posted yesterday that all the fake gurus love to say get out the matrix. So when I just said that, it just made me laugh, because I've been saying out the matrix. But again, when stuff gets saturated and you have all of these new, gurus and coaches out here, then everybody want to say the same thing. But I've been saying get out the matrix. But let me rephrase that, right? So since all the fake gurus is using get out the matrix, let me not say that, right? But you get what I'm saying ultimately, right? And so tonight, this was not really about us talking about who the F did I marry, because I really don't care about that series at all, right? Really, this was me showing you all what you put your time in, what you're paying attention to, and then maybe some of the other things that you could have done for that same amount of time, right? So again, I'm the realist tax and business strategist. I used to say I boost mindsets, and that's exactly what I do. I'm here to make you think. I'm here to be like, oh, Patrice, here you go. Damn, we can't have nothing. No, you can't, because y'all are entertained every single day. You're over entertained. And that's the problem. You're so overly entertained that you are not aware of what is going on in regular society. You're not aware that your rights are being taken away from you, right from up under you. You're not aware that there are so many laws being changed right now that are going to affect you and your grandkids that don't bother you. Right. So when everybody is locked up in cages again, I won't be there with you. I'll be underground. Don't worry. But when you all are locked up in cages again, you're going to be wondering, sitting there looking stupid and wondering why, because you're so consumed with the drama. You're so consumed with entertainment that you're not paying attention. And so much is being changed right up under you, in front of you, and nobody is aware, because you all are talking about who the F did I marry, when your laws and your rights just got taken away from you. Like, it's happening like every day. It's not just Georgia, in Illinois. It's happening like everywhere, like on the federal and the state level. And y'all have no clue, right? So that's it. That's my TED Talks for tonight. That's my TED Talks for tonight. But this is why I be in here, by myself. This is why I have a very small circle of people, and people like me. We have a very small circle of people because we think differently. And when you think differently, it comes off to some of y'all as, oh, Here she go, right? But then some of you get it. Some of you get what I'm saying, and some of you won't, and that's okay too. All right. Any questions, concerns, comments? All right. Tavara say, my ADHD won't let me watch it. Tavara, you got the business, you got the mindset of a business owner because you are a business owner, right? Even if you're not working the candle business, you started one. So when you're a business owner, most of my business owners commented on that post, and we all kind of think alike, right? You just, when you got something else to focus on and you have something that's more important and you have a legacy that you building, you got something that you're trying to change for you and your kids, you get what I'm saying? It's different. Your mindset is just different. You don't think like everybody else. I saw somebody on there saying, oh my God, it was so good, you need to watch it. No, I don't. Right. That's what I have Netflix for. When it come out on Netflix, maybe I'll watch it then. But other than that, right? So that storyline just is not something that's of interest to me. Somebody said, are you inboxing me? So let me also throw that out there while I have you all on. There are a lot of fake pages on social media. Facebook has now created, I want to say, at least 2 fake pages of me. So I'm not inboxing you. I'm not asking you to inbox me. My page did not get hacked. Okay. All of my social media pages are mine. They're still mine. But there are people creating other pages. So what you all have to do is you have to pay attention when somebody posts and says, hey, Patrice, from Patrice L. Stewart, inbox me. If you all pay attention, most of you all will see a blue follow button on Facebook. I'm already following you, or you already following me. So one, me commenting on there saying inbox me, it should not say a blue follow. That should be a red flag for you to know that that's not me. Also, if somebody inboxes you from that says Patrice L. Stewart, it's not my real page, it's the fake page. So what I would recommend that is, if you get that, to please go to the page and report it, because the more people that report it, maybe Facebook will finally shut it down. There's over 10 pages of me on TikTok. So again, make sure that you all are following the correct page. On my Facebook, Patrice L. Stewart, it's about 26,000 followers. On my TikTok page, Patrice L. Stewart, it's about 89,000 followers. And on my YouTube channel, it's about 14,000 followers. Okay. So I just need you all to pay attention, be aware, because unfortunately, when you have a platform, this is what happens. You have people who make fake pages and try to make money off of those pages. I would never say inbox me. I would never ask you for money. I don't do Bitcoin and all that other stuff, right? So you all got to pay attention to how I talk. When I'm talking on here, am I ever talking to you about asking you for money? Am I ever talking about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency? You get what I'm saying? So kind of make it make sense if somebody reach out to you. That don't sound like Patrice, right? Or just go to the page, check the page before you get to talking directly to them. Okay. I know it's a lot. I can't control all of these fake pages. I don't have time to pay attention to all of them as they come in. We do report them, but you all don't have to message me every time you see a fake page. Just report it and keep it moving. Okay. I'm aware that there are fake pages out here, but it's nothing I can really do about them. Facebook has been warned and notified, and they still have allowed the pages up. Right. So that's why I don't worry about that. That's also why I have a private community offline. That's another reason why a lot of you all have not seen me, because I do have a private community offline. All right. You can always text me to this phone number here behind me if you want to get into my private community. I have a $50 a month membership where we teach you what school doesn't teach you. Okay. You can learn about business. You can learn about taxes. You can learn about fixing your credit. You can learn about increasing the quality of your life. All right. All for $49 a month. So that's my private paid community. And then I also have a coaching program, right? But that's it. So I did want to just come on here and open y'all minds a little bit. Cause like I said, I just was kind of tired of seeing, hey, Nicole Davis. I just was kind of tired of seeing all of this information or all of these posts about who the F did I marry Savara say, I'm finna tell my story. Girl, get on there and make your money, baby. Because they said that baby made on average between $86,000 to $300,000. Okay. So like I said, I'm not mad at that queen at all. Y'all were the ones who leaned in and kind of listened and paid attention and took her there, right? But imagine that same energy. I just want you to put that same energy into building something for you and yourself, you and your kids. If you live in check to check, you do not have time to be listening to somebody 50-part series for 500 minutes, baby. You don't. Then that's the reality of it. And I know sometimes y'all want to get away from your reality, which is why people lean into entertainment. But you're too entertained in the United States of America, especially Black people. That's just it. We have too much going on for you to be focused on who the F did that girl marry. Okay. I need y'all to do better. Okay. Because like I said, literally, you about to end up in cages and you don't even know it. Seriously. And I'm not joking when I say this. Like, I'm dead ass serious when I say y'all are about to end up in cages. You about to be back in concentration camps and stuff. You're not understanding what's happening at all. At all. You don't understand what's happening behind the scenes. You're not paying attention at all. And I really need more of you to pay attention and to be aware. Seriously, because life is not about entertainment. Life is not always about shits and giggles. Life is not always about love and hip hop and who is doing who and who is doing that. Life is lifing right now. All right. So I just need y'all to do better. Just Nika say they have no idea and they need to stay woke. The outage was bigger than what we think. Yep, I'm glad you said that too. Oh, you got a whole paragraph on here, Miss Nika. Nika got something to say tonight, baby. Lucy, you say, I'm not watching that BS. Girl, you know how we do. South side, east side, baby. Neek, let me read your paragraph, Neek, because you done went in tonight. Neek say, the outage was bigger than what they think. They're not seeing how they're about to gentrify our communities and raise taxes. Baby, they're already doing that because the vanilla people want the city back. True. Very much so true. The migrants are taking over jobs, little bit of nothing. Blacks don't want to work. They are not paying attention to billionaires pulling out of stocks because digital currency is about to become a thing. Like, it's so much bigger than that. They put messages in plain sight in these movies to be aware, to be alive. I literally was about to say to be aware, to be alive. I do want to just add one thing to that, Neat. The CEOs pulling the stocks out, they've been doing that for years, though. Be honest. My friend Ladarius Hunt actually posted that talked about that today. I know to you all, it does seem like, oh my God, it seemed like they really doing something. But honestly, that's been going on for like decades. They do that. And it's the whole play in the plan. No, don't get me wrong. Not saying that it's still not leading to what you're talking about. But I did just want to say that. That's not a new thing for these CEOs to sell their stock, pull it out. Because when people when people realize that this is what happens, right? They'll post to say, oh my God, Jeff Bezos just sold $2 billion at Amazon. What's going to happen? Right? And so then the stock prices go down, right? Stock prices go down. But then guess what? Once everybody on the internet is posting about it and talking about it, oh, Bezos sold this, or Zuckerberg sold so much of this to Facebook. Guess what? They drive the stock prices down. But then once they're low, they go back in and rebuy all of them same stocks, double, triple. Okay, they've been doing this for decades. That's not new and uncommon. But more people are now kind of paying attention to it because we have social media. All right. So I did just want to kind of throw that out there because a lot of people are talking about that too. But the billionaires have actually been doing this. This is a strategy that they've been using for decades to do that. Lucy say, let me make up some drama. Come up, move for real. Definitely. I mean, look, 10 minutes, 500 minutes of her time, she got anywhere between 86 to 300,000. Nobody really knows for sure. Like, those are the TikTok people calculating minutes and times and breaking down. They done did 3,000 videos on how much money this woman made. Don't nobody know what she made because you're not in her account. Okay. But we just gonna say, we're gonna leave it at that. right? We're gonna leave it at that for now. And you say low key Netflix gonna grab that, and they probably will. Tyler Perry, Netflix, somebody definitely will. We're gonna see it on Tubi in a minute. Tubi definitely gonna be one to see it. Zenobia. Hey, Miss Zenobia. She said, yep, I feel the same. I did not watch it because I could be spending that with my own business. Come on here, Zenobia. Most of us business owners feel the same way. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. I needed that. I don't know when I'll be back to Texas. We don't know. We will see. Denise said that's what I thought. Yep, Denise, I saw your comment earlier. Yep, that's not me. So if you can report that page for me, then I appreciate you. You say you Facebook famous. Girl, these apps don't mean nothing. I'll tell y'all for real. These apps really don't mean nothing. People can have 100,000 followers. It don't mean nothing. Facebook don't really make me no money. I'm gonna just say that. That's why I be on TikTok and YouTube, because YouTube and TikTok is the real. You can have 100,000 followers. You ain't making no money with 100,000 followers unless they're actually converting over into business. And that's what I tell people all the time. You could be following people with a huge following and thinking that they doing it, and they not selling $1, a t-shirt, a course, a class, nothing to them people, right? So most people, again, most of my following came from when that PPP video went viral. And what was that? Drama, right? So most people get their following from either the content that they're pushing or a video going viral. In that case, that was drama, right? Because that was PPP drama. So that's how I got a lot of my followers on Facebook, was with that 26,000. TikTok, I really did build that following up. I think I got like 20,000 followers from that PPP video. But then after that, I was on TikTok consistently doing lives and classes, and built that page up to 89,000 people. But TikTok people actually buy, right? TikTok people actually buy my courses, actually buy a class, and then actually take the knowledge and use it. And they'll come back and give me reviews and feedback and say, Patrice, I learned this from your TikTok, and now I fixed my credit, or I started my business, or this and that. Facebook people, I've been on here over 10 years, and Facebook people really haven't done nothing with the knowledge and the information. So for me, I focus on platforms where the people are matching my energy, right? So the people match my energy on YouTube. The people match my energy on TikTok. Facebook, the energy is not necessarily matched there. I got a few of y'all on here, like my loyals, but majority of the people that's following me on Facebook just following, right? They not really taking any information or knowledge. Even tonight, somebody who watched this video will be thinking that, oh, there she go, not listening to really what I'm saying behind the scenes, right? But that's just the mindset of different platforms. So as business owners, let me throw that out here before we get off here, is for my business owners, you have to know and understand what platforms are your target audience, right? So, yes, I have 26,000 followers on Facebook, but Facebook is not my target audience, because most of the people on here are not mentally who I'm talking to, are not mentally the people who are ready to change their lives, are not mentally the people who are like, I need something else. Let me take Patrice's course or a class and learn something. My TikTok following is more of that mindset. And you will know that by who's booking with you, who's working with you. So if most of your clients are coming off of, say, Instagram, then you should be pouring more time and energy into Instagram. If most of your clients are coming from Facebook, because I have some clients who do have a great following, and people actually buy and secure their services from Facebook. So if Facebook is doing that for you, then pour more time and energy into Facebook. If YouTube is that platform for you where you post something or you have a class or workshop and they're buying it, pour more energy into YouTube. You do not have to actively be on all of these different platforms. It's very hard, especially when you're a solopreneur, when you're by yourself. You can be literally spending one day just creating content, right? You could plan to be on social media, and next thing, 4 hours later, you still on social media. Well, that's why, because you're trying to put something out on every single platform instead of kind of leaning more in and engaging your audience and seeing where are you really connecting with those people, right? So based off my research and based off of my history of classes and workshops and even who's in my membership, 95% of my business that I do on social media comes from TikTok and YouTube. It does not come from Facebook, right? So that's why I don't spend as much time on Facebook. I may post something, but then I'm gone, right? I'm not actually looking at content or responding to questions or comments, and I may have my assistant go back and do that, right? But as business owners, you all also have to gauge that, because that's very important, because time is money, right? And so you have to know and understand where you're spending your time and who are you marketing and pushing that content out to, right? So if you're not seeing a lot of success on one platform, look at your other platforms, right? Do the analysis, do the research. If you have a business page or if you don't have a business page, look at the posts, right? Look at the views that you're getting. Look at when they're booking you, where is it coming from? And if you don't have that question in your booking site to ask them, did they find you on social media? Put that question on there, because that's helped me. I've gotten a lot of new tax clients this year, and we asked that question in the tax questionnaire: how did you find me? Right? Did you find me on TikTok, YouTube, social media? Right? We want to know: are you finding me in the email list? Are you finding me on a Facebook ad or a sales campaign? Right? So as a business owner, you all do want to ask those questions from your audience, so that way too you can gauge and understand who are these new people coming in? Where are you coming from? Right? If you're getting new people, you want to know what platform are they coming in from? Okay. But I'm out. I'm done with my TED's talk. Gave y'all something to think about tonight. You can if I go through my page, I got taxes to still do, but if I go to my page on Facebook, I'll reshare the Harvard Business School link, because literally, again, Harvard Business School has several free. Yeah, are y'all hearing me? Free, FREE, free classes and certificates. You can even get a certificate. You can get certified completely free. So I just want you to take that same time and energy that you spent watching 500 minutes of Who the F Did I Marry? Take that same time and energy and build something, a skill set for yourself that's going to allow you to make more income, that's going to allow you to leave something for your kids, start a business, do something that's going to make you more money. Okay. Because just entertainment mindset, y'all losing. Y'all really losing out here. Chuck, I'm gonna call you in a moment. I see you on here tonight. I'm out. Erica, you say you're right on point. TV does not pay me. No need to focus on it. Okay, Erica, let's roll. You part of my tribe, baby. Part of my tribe. Have a good night. All right, I'm off of YouTube.